Hello everyone, this is Zeeebo and welcome back to yet another video. So for today's video, we're going to tackle Heroic Gauntlet Flaming Golem with my free-to-play account. And I think this challenge is the most challenging one so far. Because for this boss fight over here, there are two causes for concern. Number one, the golems hit really hard, so you need survival to make sure that you last long enough against this boss, while at the same time ensuring equal distribution of damage, so you're able to lower both their HP down on time. So this is with regards to this boss fight. And with regards to the units itself, you have to fine-tune your team such that you are able to fulfill the condition which I mentioned earlier, equal distribution, so you're able to kill them concurrently, as well as a fair bit of sustain and heals to make sure that this golems stays alive, or rather you stay alive against this golem itself. So those are the two conditions. So looking at this, first team, Parisa, Lawson as well as Mikola, slightly challenging for me because both my Lawson as well as Parisa, they are at the mythic tier because they're not built up, so they're just automatically leveled to the mythic tier. And in this case, I might actually need more sustain. I'll put a Tailin here to see whether or not Tailin has enough damage, because Tailin will be in more of the challenges later as well. And then probably Smokey. Yeah, Smokey for the additional stats and protection. Okay, so I guess that's that. Let's see whether or not we need... Is Surging Spell the better option, or is... Okay, I tell you what, let's go with Blade Summon. We have quite a fair bit of range damage. So the Flying Dagger will go after the frontmost enemy. And... okay, if that's the case, I think I might want a Bonnie though. But then if I use a Bonnie, I'll be lacking in terms of the fractional bonus. Okay, we just go with this one, Harmonic Spell. See how it goes. Because we need to survive against the boss. You can see the boss hitting really hard to the front line. But our stat bonus as well as our heals from Smokey as well as Mikola is able to keep both the units alive. But from the looks of it, it seems like the damage distribution, it's a little bit more towards the frontmost golem, which is not that good. Because like the backmost golem, okay, it looks like both of them are getting lowered at the same pacing. So looks good. Let's see how it goes. Okay, Tailin keeps on dying because the golem targets it. Okay. Let's see whether or not we have enough damage. The damage distribution seems relatively equal. Okay, so let's go. Come on. Okay, I think this should be okay. We have Smokey's aroma covering everything. By the way, this is with one copy Tailin. So in this case, I think there are a few AoE units you can try to use. I think Tailin is okay. Lily May is a little bit unequal because Lily May does more damage to the frontmost unit. So I would say Tailin is one. Bonnie is another one, but Bonnie deals more damage to the backmost enemy. So those are the few things to be concerned about when you do your team builds. And you have to consider the fractional bonus because it helps you do more damage as well as survive as well. So it seems like we are able to clear this stage with one copy Tailin, one copy Farisa, as well as one copy Lawson right here. Pretty nice stuff because we're able to lower them down at the same pace. So Tailin is quite good to distribute your damage equally right here. So this is team number one with Harmonic Spell. Now next one, let's go into the second team. So this one is with Bonnie, Lawson, and Smokey. Okay, I think we can put Bonnie in front because my Bonnie is Supreme Plus, so she's decently tanky. Yeah, there's a Lawson to link two units together to distribute the damage equally. Looking at this, let's see. Would Harrock be a good option here? Because Harrock actually goes after the weaker unit, which brings down the weakened unit faster, which is not what I want. So probably not Harrock. I guess we can go with Shakir. Or wait, do I want to go with the Maulers? Odie might not be a bad choice then, because Odie goes after the front, Bonnie goes after the back. I think we can go Blade Summon here. No, but the front Odie will be able to deal with it quite fast. So I guess we'll just go with Harmonic once again. So we go with the Mauler Factional Talent with Bonnie as well as Lawson. And let's start the battle. Because for this one, we start off with 3 of them, right? Bonnie, Smokey as well as Lawson. So Odie will deal with the one in the front. Our Bonnie will deal with the one at the back. So this is assuming both your Bonnie as well as Odie, they are equally strong in terms of tiers as well as EX weapon. So this will give you a more equal damage distribution. So for the looks of it, it seems like the HP is lowering at an equal rate. So let's go at 2 times. Okay, no issue with surviving so far. Mikola plus Smokey is more than enough. Harmonic Spell also does quite a fair bit of damage. Unfortunately, it seems like the front Golem is falling a little bit faster compared to the back Golem, which is, I think it's still okay as long as my Odie is able to execute the back Golem faster. Okay, the front Golem came online. So I think we won't be able to clear it. So let's do a restart. So this is what I worry about in terms of the team building, because the frontmost Golem will revive very fast. So in that case, if Bonnie... Okay, so Mikola is fine, right? Mikola is fine. Or do I want a Shakir instead? I think we can go with Mikola still. And in this case, what I'm going to do is let's throw in my Feresto. Do I want a Feresto? We definitely not going to use Rainer, because Rainer's going to make sure that one of them will fall faster. Okay, we go with Feresto for this one. We're not going to use Talon because Talon is probably the easy way out. But let's go with this. Okay, so let's go with Harmonic. So Feresto will be able to damage the front line. Our Bonnie will be able to damage the back line. And hopefully the damage comes in sync. So I think the previous one was Odie was throwing the poison or his ultimate at the front line unit and the back line unit, but his attacks were focused on the front line unit, which like brought down the HP much faster. In this case, it seems like the distribution is relatively equal compared to the previous fight. So that's that. Really, really good stuff. Should be able to clear this. So Body will be focused on the back line, and then you want another damage dealer that is able to do damage in the front line at an equal pacing. So my Feresto is able to do that. For your account, I think you probably have to find a unit that gives you the factional bonus while doing damage at an equal pacing. So that will be the one that replaces Feresto. Okay, or either that, you use another support from the Wilder side and then use another Wilders that does the same thing. Maybe like Lily May, for example. Okay, so we are able to clear this. Really, really nice stuff. So this is the distribution. So Feresto is the one that does damage to the front together with all the frontline units like Mikola as well as Smokey together with Lawson. And then Bonnie focuses on the back. So nice. Second team down. Okay, so we will not claim this first. Third one, use the following formation. Okay, we have Talon and Marilee. Okay, this is probably decently easy, right? We have Mikola as well. So Mikola stays on the front. We can use Smokey and Mikola once again, obviously. We can also use Hugin is fine as well. Yep, same thing. We'll just stick with the Smokey Mikola combo, because Smokey has a shield that sort of protects Mikola a little bit better, and she has her own like protection. For this one, I think Marilee will be more focused to the front. If that's the case, let's put Vala in the team to focus on the back. Talon for the equal damage distribution. Same thing, Harmonic Spell once again, and let's start the battle. Okay, so Marilee will be focused on the front, Vala will be focused on the back, and then Marilee's arrow will be able to hit both of them. Talon is able to distribute the damage equally. Okay, so our Talon melts pretty fast because of the damage output, but I think it's fine, because like her role is to ensure damage equalness between both units. So looking at this, it seems like the pacing is roughly the same. Hopefully, okay, the back unit seems to be falling a little bit faster. Okay, no, Vala goes in, which means that the back unit is probably going to fall first. So we need to ensure that the front Golem falls roughly around the same time. Can it fall roughly around the same time? Okay, no, it doesn't. So apparently this won't work, because what will happen is the front will fall, and then before we kill the back, basically it will come back again. So this one won't work. So let's go with another one. Vala was hitting a lot harder. So if that's the case, What we can do, I think Spooky is still gonna be okay. What we can do in this case would probably be to use Sonya, I guess. Yeah, so if that's the case, right, then we are going to go with Harmonic once again. Because I think the backmost Golem is a lot weaker in terms of the stats distribution. So I think if Sonya's able to jump to the back and start attacking the backmost Golem, we should have it in the back. Yeah, because like the frontmost damage the front unit will be damaged primarily. Sonya has that AoE coverage as well. It seems like we are on equal pace. Very, very nice stuff. Okay, and then Sonya will bouncing back and forth between both the Golem, and we are able to kill it concurrently here. So really, really nice stuff. Okay, so Sonya was the key. Really good. Damage distribution as such. Sonya's the main damage dealer here because mine is Supreme plus 3-star in terms of EX weapon. So now for the last challenge mission, we have Bonnie Tarsi together with Smokey. Okay, Bonnie Tarsi. I can put Tarsi in front. I don't need a Mikola here. I think what we want is maybe some wilder showcase. Okay, so if that's the case, let's do an Iron. I think Iron should be able to pull everyone in. And then we might actually want a Damien as well. Okay, let's do this. Okay, and then Harmonic spell once again. So we just use the same artifact because the goal of this fight is to just ensure equal damage distribution. Yeah, so frontmost we have Iron to deal with it, but I'm not sure whether or not Iron will have like enough damage. Tarsi does like equal damage distribution, but she dies pretty easily here. Another way to actually win this fight is such that you do so much damage to the backmost unit that you kill it roughly at like 50% mark on the frontmost. So I think from the looks of it, this might be the team that does that. So basically you kill off the back Golem first, and then it will come back at full HP, and then the front will have 50% HP, and then right you will be able to kill the back and the front together based on the pacing of your damage output. So this could be the case. Tarsi died unfortunately. He wasn't able to come back. But the Bonnie is targeting the back line. We might still have a chance. Okay, so Iron does the damage with that magic defense down. Okay, Bonnie is doing quite a fair bit of damage to the back line. We have 13 seconds left. Can Bonnie carry us to the end? Let's go, let's go. 7 seconds. Front Golem is gonna fall. 4 seconds. Really, really cool stuff. Oh no, oh, clutch. We were really, really close. Okay, if that's the case, maybe Damien's not the best, you know, in terms of the buffing side. Okay guys, so after multiple attempts, I think I'm gonna switch out the artifact for this one to Blade Summon, because Blade Summon is able to give us more damage to the frontmost Golem. So that way, if we come to that second cycle of the Golem reviving, we will be able to do more damage to the front one with Blade Summon spell here. So let's go. We're gonna shift Iron in front because our Iron's a little bit tankier. So it'll be good for him to be the one taking the damage instead of my Mythic Tarsi. Yeah, so Blade Summon will be able to build up more damage on the front. So the pacing is still equal to the previous battle, where the front Golem is still taking a little bit less. But I think once the back fall, we will have like that 50% HP threshold like the previous fight. So should be able to bring them both down concurrently in the second cycle. Okay, so Blade Summon is dealing a lot more to the front Golem. So the front Golem is ticking down really, really fast. So the back Golem comes online. Tarsi dies. Okay, so we are 1 unit down, unfortunately. Let's see whether or not the damage balances out here. So the front Golem, you can see, is like taking lesser damage now. Okay. Back unit is losing HP at a faster pacing. Good stuff. Bonnie uses the ultimate. Okay, front Golem is gonna fall. Back Golem is close enough. Are we able to clear this? Okay, come on, back Golem fall. Ugh, nice. Okay, we're able to do it with 2 seconds left. So this is a damage distribution. Bonnie being the main carry. I think another unit you can try to use is probably Lily May. But you might need some sort of frontliner to tank in Iron slot. So I'm using Iron because Iron has that magical defense debuff for Tarsi as well as Bonnie. I think it will be much easier if your Tarsi is built up to the EX weapon. because she will be able to do more damage. So my Tasi is not that built up, but this is one way I solve the issue by using the Blade Summon spell to balance out the damage distribution. So that's it for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'll see you guys again in my next video. Bye guys!